Hey there, you. My name is Brian Nesline. I am a spiritual oracle card reader, and this is a pick a card reading. You're going to get to pick from reading number 1 or reading number 2. And a lot of people are going to decide to watch both readings because the information that's going to come through is useful, especially if you set your intention first. Just set your intention that whatever information you are aware of in the reading will be for your highest good at this time in your life. And set the intention of, I don't know, give a little thought about what's important to you lately, like what's been on your mind lately, what you've been going through lately. You know, for example, like for me, I've been going through my relationship with my son. So I'm thinking a little more, or I'm aware a little more about things that might have to do with parenting or with smooth relationship types of practices and little tips that I might pick up from other people who are also parents. Or things that I might learn about kids that are 13, that what type of attitude or mindset do they have, and how can I best, show up responsibly for them to help them. So set your intention like that. What have you been thinking about lately? What's going on with work that you have on your mind? What's going on in that relationship that's special to you that's going on in your mind? What's been going on with your own mental and emotional well-being? How you're feeling about things, right? What stage are you in on certain projects that you're working on and certain goals? Set those intentions, get those ready, and go ahead. This is a pick a card reading. Card reading number 1, card reading number 2. Let's go ahead and get into it. Pick a card reading number 1 starts off like this. Boom, it is the reframe card. Why? Because life is a gift that comes at us in the moment. But now sometimes whatever happens in the moment is not so pleasant. It might be ouchy. It might suck. We might say like, oh gosh, why? When that happens, that's okay. You're having a full, honest, emotional experience with your life. So first thing we want to do is reframe life. We want to say that life and each day is a gift. Each experience first is a gift before we judge it as positive or negative experiences. And we can see that in the background here is the white and the dark. Here's the dark down here, here's the white there. This is a background of duality where we judge things that happen as good or bad. So we're going to put that aside, we're going to put that back in the background, and we're going to come forward here with the joyful yellow butterflies. What's that mean? We're going to say that everything that happens in life is a gift. We're just going to claim that. We're going to reframe our approach to life by saying everything is a gift. That means the good, the bad, and the ugly. We don't care. Of course we care. We'd rather have good. We'd rather have pretty, all that goody good stuff. We're not saying that we don't care about that. We're saying that we just aren't going to give it 51% of our care. We're going to put it back in the background a little bit and give it only 49% of our preference. Like at first we're going to say, we're going to reframe this. We're going to say, all right, look, I get it that things happen. And I get it that some of the things I prefer and some of the things I don't when they arrive in the moment as this gift. And so I'm a little concerned. I don't know what's inside the package. I don't like that insecurity of living in the world because anything could happen. It might be bad. Well, we're going to let go of that. We're going to put that behind us and make that 49% of what we give a crap about. And 51% we're going to say, let's reframe life to say that life is a constant flow of gifts. Every moment, every word, every relationship. Even when someone tells me to go blank myself, it's a gift. It is an expression of emotion and information. Emotion and information is a gift. And when we can get into this space where we reframe our approach to life as a spiritual approach, that's what the green is here. The green represents the spiritual part of our makeup, the heart chakra, our spiritual center. When we can approach life from a 51% spiritual identity, saying that life is a gift, even though some of it is light and dark, we're going to say that we are ready to receive all of that light and all that information that's coming through, all the emotion, all the information that's being given to us, whether it's positive or negative. So make the decision to reframe your approach to life as it being a gift. And if you're having difficulty with that, you're going to have to do it from your spiritual space. You're going to have to know that you exist as a spiritual being or a consciousness and awareness, a spirit, above yourself of circumstances and good and bad and judgment of what's happened and what hasn't happened, or fears. You're going to have to get up out of yourself to be able to have a nice, clean experience of seeing life as an absolute gift and have all of that caterpillar to butterfly experience. The caterpillar to butterfly experience is reframing life not as a personal self, but as a spiritual being having a personal experience in the world called you. And we keep changing every day anyway. Now look, if you're having a little bit of trouble with that type of living, if you're not sure that you really are a spiritual being first, and a physical, mental, and emotional self second, that has story in the world, has circumstances in the world, then take a look at my new course on my website. My website is brightblueyou.com, brightblueyou.com, and on that website is a spiritual identity shift course that you can take. And it's not very expensive at all. It'll revolutionize your life. You'll be able to easily see that you are a spiritual being having a human experience. You'll know more and more that you are a spiritual consciousness that can tap in to these high ideas that life is completely a gift. And you'll be able to reframe your whole identity of who you are in the world. One that has more permanence, one that is outgrowing fears easily, one that intuitively knows what to do and say in the flow of intuition. Now look, that's the first card. Reframe life as being a gift. So don't dwell on how it's a crappy gift or a great gift. Just dwell on the fact that it's all information and emotion coming towards you. And as you neutralize everything that you're aware of and reframe it in that way, then you're going to have much more ease and confidence, much more receptivity to the things that are going on. You're going to be able to let loose. Look at that. We let loose that green heart chakra. That's why she's wearing the dress. We let her loose to party. That doesn't mean we're going to go be partying crazy like that. We're not going to do anything destructively partying. This is not a New Orleans area of getting wasted and drunk. No, we just mean let loose the green heart chakra as we reframe our world as being a gift. Then we're going to find that people are all going to come out in different ways, as you can see them coming through these windows. They're going to come out as their best selves. They're going to come out as these little intricate, little unique, little wows that we are pleasantly amazed with. We're going to see qualities of people around us in a new way, in a bright way, as gifts, as butterflies that are emerging. So you can see this also represents the butterfly. Look, here's the middle of the butterfly, here's one wing, here's the other. We get to be that butterfly when we move our awareness to the idea that life is a gift. Here is the high prize right here. We see it in this emblem. That's what's inside every gift. That is the bow tie of the gift opened up. It's opened up there. You can see how it is set up. And that means that no matter what's in the package, we don't care. We know that it's going to be yellow and orange. The yellow is joy and the orange is creativity. Creative sacral chakra, joyful solar plexus chakra in the yellow. And that is really where we want to be living. Let loose, relaxed, wearing life like a loose garment, sharing our green heart chakra, sharing our ability to be spiritual and to rise above our day-to-day experiences. Look how she's rising above real big here. The spiritual identity is huge compared to our little limited self. And again, another reason to look into my new course. It's on brightblueyou.com. I'll actually put that down in the description so that you can check it out. You can view a little bit of it to see what it has to offer you. So, let loose by looking at life as a gift. Be more spiritually minded, meaning recognize your identity more as a spirit so that you can get beyond the good and bad of things and have a more of a loose experience with life. We're going to pull one more little card. This is more of a relaxation type experience. You're going to be able to just chill a little bit more. You're going to be able to just flow a little bit more. You're going to just know that life is a gift. Oh, how nice as those fears fall away and as people's attributes come cropping up. There's the 1111. That's the gateway. Look at it. 1111. That's the gateway into this new yellow, bright experience. Yellow meaning joy. You're going to go ahead and have a whole joy all over your face when you choose to see, butterfly, that life is a gift, regardless above the good or the bad or the ugly of it. Here again is this false God card saying that thinking of the good versus evil idea is really the false God. That is the judgment in the world. We're not going to judge certain people as good and other people as evil. We're not going to do it. Instead, we're going to say some behaviors are positive, other behaviors are destructive. Fine. And hey, when you behave this way, I feel like this. Or hey, that behavior is unacceptable in our relationship. You're going to be able to let them know that. But you are 100% self-worth. You are God having a human experience. You are the green heart chakra living inside of a limited self. You are the caterpillar that has become the butterfly and now can fly back down into the world and bring that joyful pollination of the white light and the joyful light into your day-to-day existence just by reframing things as people and situations being information and emotion coming to you. They're just information and emotion, part of the variety of the expression of God, source, universe in the world, a variety of the expression of light in the world. All right, that's pick a card reading number 1. I hope you were focusing on your intention and see what areas you can sort of bring that attitude into. Remember, it's just there for your highest good. And now, if you want to go deeper with any of this, I do offer one-on-one sessions. You can find me on Facebook. I'll put my little contact information down there. Or you can always find me on my website. An easy way, look at my website, brightblueyou.com, brightblueyou.com. I offer spiritual empowerment services, one-on-one sessions, card readings about the topics that are most important to you at this time in your life. I've got clients that we do regular meetings of sessions live over Facebook, one-on-one. Spiritual counseling is a beautiful and empowering practice to be involved in, because everything that happens in our personal life stems from our spiritual inner world that we are believing in, that we are updating every day and interacting with every day. All right, let's move to pick a card reading number 2. If you're still here, go ahead and watch through pick a card reading number 2. If you're just getting here at pick a card reading number 2, you might want to consider watching pick a card reading number 1 as well if you feel drawn to do that. There is powerful information in it, and you'll definitely be able to make use of it. Remember, everything happens in divine timing, so we're just going to set the intention that we're in the right place at the right time. Always set intentions. Claim spiritual activities are happening for you. Spiritually speaking, we go up here in our consciousness space, our spiritual space, and we just decide, I am in the right place at the right time, period. Life is a gift, period. Then, as we open our eyes and go into our day, we're going to start seeing evidence of what we decided. We're going to be able to go with the flow more because we're just going to flow along on the river, and we're only going to clue into the things that we set our intention on. The other stuff we're just going to let swing by us, float by us, fly by us. No biggie. Going with the flow means knowing that you can set your intention and then let it go and just ride along the river of the day, meaning the mental and emotional experiences and circumstances you end up in as you're living your day out. Go with the flow, relax. How? By taking a breath, by knowing you're a spiritual being, having a human experience. If you need help with that, I have a new course for that. Spiritual Identity Shift, it's on my website. The link for that is down in the description. That spiritual identity shift does not cost much at all. It is super simple. It's got 2 concepts and 3 practices that will revolutionize your day-to-day life. So you can go more with the flow and be able to just stay focused on the things that you really give a crap about and not get sucked into strong emotional problems and negative situations with people and conflicts. You can rise all above that and float right by that. So it's saying go more with the flow. And when you have people coming around you, just relax and listen to them. Hear what they're saying and look for the little gemstones that they're expressing. Go with the flow. The next card that comes out in this reading is showing us that as we're going along our day, going with the flow, we want to realize that sometimes we get to this place where it's a little tumultuous. Look at this, the end of cycle card. As we're going with the flow, we can get down into this place where things are just getting rearranged and they look like they're getting destroyed. They look like they're falling away. It looks like we're having losses, and that can freak us out. Don't freak out. Take a breath. Remember who you are as a spiritual being having a human experience. And you're going to be able to just kind of sit here and watch the change taking place. And also you're going to be able to get up here as your spirit and be able to draw in new light, to be able to roll and ride with that change. We don't have to be afraid of the storms of life. We can accept and embrace them as necessary things that are here for us, gifts that are going to expand our life in a new way. So don't worry if something is being lost. Remember, on one hand, as it's being lost, boom, boom, boom. The other hand, something new is being found. The whole one door closes, another one opens, fine. What we want to do is embrace the beauty and love and light that we got from a past experience that is now dwindling and changing. Not dwell on what we've lost. Not dwell on, we can't go on without it. No. Know that you are having that in one hand, letting it go. And in the other hand, you are receiving new stuff, receiving new inspiration. We go around like seasons, like cycles. Everything has a cycle. Even when we're working on a project, right? We're working on a project, and then we get through our project, and then the project is over, we've put it out there, and now it's kind of like a little bit of a dull time, a little bit of a lull. And that can feel like emptiness and boredom and like nothing matters. It can feel like everything we've done before was useless. Don't fall into that trap. Don't use your words to describe your past as garbage. You don't need to. Instead, just let go of the stuff you don't need and instead reach up. Look, she's looking over here to what new is coming in. The secret at the end of cycles is to look at what the new thing is coming in. The secret to when you're losing stuff is look at what new is coming in. How is this working in my favor, in everyone's favor? How is this bringing me to this new vision of who I am becoming, of what I really want in this world? So, if you need more help in having that attitude shift, again, look at my website. I've got classes, I've got courses, I've got one-on-one sessions and card readings that we can dig into. It doesn't cost much at all to get quality spiritual counseling, spiritual reading, spiritual help. And it shifts our perspectives, renews our mind, and it opens us up to more emotional flow, more intuition. So, going with the flow, then you get to an end of a cycle and you want to sort of let go of it while you are reaching your other hand out to get something new. Here it is. There's the two things. Letting go of one thing, reaching out to the other, as you can see by the two scenes here. Letting go, letting it become breezy and calm like a little bit of a country scene. Just sipping on some lemonade. Life gives you lemons, make lemonade. Look at all the yellow, the bright joy, solar plexus symbol of joy. Prayer meaning go up into your imagination space and only focus on the things that are really joyful for you, beneficial for you, sweet, sweet, sweet for you. Not bitter. That is your choice. Remember, you always have bitter or sweet, and it's going to be up to you to go with the flow, to make the decision that you're going to focus on what was good, what was productive, what was helpful, and let go of what isn't. As you move forward to create this new city of what's coming next for you, it is an end of a cycle. You're going to be able to flow into new terrain, new land, to be able to do more, Now, prayer comes out too because this is simply relaxing, going with the flow, relaxing, and knowing up here that what you set your intentions on then starts to bubble up as changes in your personal world. And you can look for evidence of it. You set your intention, you let it go, and you let God, Source, Universe flow it to you, and you'll just naturally spot it along the river of your life. Oh yeah, thanks for being a part of this Pick a Card reading. Again, my name is Brian Nesline of Spiritual Empowerment Services and brightblueyou.com. You can find more about me in the description. You can work with me from the contact information in the description, and you can wake up more and more spiritually with my YouTube channel and with my new course. Check it out. I appreciate you. Have fun. Take care. Leave me some comments. Let me know how this all hit you. I'll see you again. Goodbye.